Hi guys, how are you going? Well, this is your workout for the week 1 of the 4-week challenge. This is the workout that you're supposed to have at home whenever you're not coming to class, so whether you can't make it or even if you want to do it on top of class, but the idea is for you not to wear yourself up too much, okay? So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to go through just demonstrations of 8 exercises, which will be the set of exercises that you have to complete in a row, okay, without any rest in between. So what you can do is on your phone, for example, I'm not going to set the timer, but just on your phone you can set the timer and you're going to do each exercise for 40 seconds, okay? So each interval is 40 seconds. Complete the 8 exercises back to back that I'll show you today, and then what you do is you will repeat that whole set 3 times, okay? So you're going to do 3 rounds of the whole 8 exercises, okay? In between rounds you can have a little rest, say a minute rest, or whatever you need to get yourself back together. Remember, it's a core booty exercise workout, so it shouldn't be too strenuous, okay? The strenuous part is here at Piloxing, which is what you should be aiming to get at least 3 sessions a week in, okay? So demonstrating the exercises today, 8 exercises, okay? So the first one, guys, is a crouch and lift with the left leg, okay? So the first exercise, I want you to come down. So up on the balls of your feet, your heels are off the floor completely, okay? So you're going to stabilize yourself with the hands. All right, so grab a mat if you have one at home. If not, just do it on the floor or on the carpet, okay? So what you're going to do, in, left leg, you're going to lift it back and then back in, okay? Lift it back and then back in. Nice, stretch that leg, get it as high as you can. Try to remain that back nice and flat, okay? And always tucking in your bum. And if you can see, my heel is always off the floor, okay? So that's a lot of pressure on the calf, but that's how I want you to do it, okay? If that's too much, you can always make it easier by grounding the heel, okay? So still in, ground the heel when you lift, and then lift, okay? Ground the heel and lift. Get that leg as high as possible, okay? So you're going to do this for 40 seconds on the left leg, and then you're going to change 40 seconds with the right leg working, okay? So remember, up on your heels if you can. If not, bring the heel, ground the heel when you lift that leg. So that's exercise number 1, left and right. So that's 2 exercises, okay? The next one is center to side lunges, okay? So on this one, what I want you to do on your mat, you're going to reach above with your hands like this, so palms together, okay? Palms together. What I want you to do, you're going to shift the weight from the center to the side. Touch those hands just outside your foot, then back to the center and alternating the sides, okay? So you can do this as wide as you can according to your range of motion. If you have limited range of motion, just take that step a little bit less wide, but still touch those hands to the floor, okay? The stretching leg is this one, and that's where you feel the nice intense work, okay? So up, shift the weight down, up, shift the weight down, okay? So that's another exercise, that's number 3. Number 4, we've got a side T plank, okay? So this one, you can do the advanced way if you can. So up on your hand, your feet like this, so you stabilize. Make sure your shoulder is aligned with your wrist. And what you're gonna do, you're just gonna hold a T plank. So it's a side T plank. Make sure your core is in, holding that T plank for the whole 40 seconds, okay? If this is too much, okay, this is the way you can change it to make it easier. Knee down on the floor, lift and hold, okay? Nice and tight, that core still very challenging, but you've got the support of the knee to assist you, okay? So you're gonna do this on the left hand side, so left leg first, and forward ahead will do the right. Okay, the next one, you're gonna do clamshells. So stay down on the floor. All right, so this one's like you're laying on the beach almost. Knees together, so stack those knees together, okay? And your feet are together as well. So I want you to keep the heels together. What you're gonna do, you're gonna open up the hips. So the top leg opens and then down. Open and down. Keep the hips nice and square. Chest is always back and shoulders are wide open, okay? So up, opening, and then down, okay? So that's a little clamshell there. Squeeze the glutes. You'll feel it right here, okay? So every time you lift that leg, you squeeze, all right? So this is the one side, okay? You do this for 40 seconds. Good, guys. Next, we're going to go back to the plank sides, to the T, other side, okay? So remember what you did. If it's up on your hand, it's up on your hand. Align shoulder with the wrist. Stabilize, stabilize, and you're going to hold a T plank on the other side. Remember modification for this one to make it easier. Down on that knee, but still those hips are nice and high. Okay? So try the hard version first. If it's too hard, then you go down to the modified version. Now we're going to do clamshells on the other side. Okay? So this is the other one, nice and easy. Like you're laying on the beach, stack the legs together, open and close. So remember the heels are stuck together when you do this one. And you squeeze the glute, you squeeze the outer thigh. Okay? Belly button in the whole time, shoulders back and chest out. Good, guys. The next one, and this is your last one, guys, is a glute bridge with pulses. Okay, so feet flat on the floor, bend the knees, look up to the ceiling. What you're going to do, you're going to lift the glutes off the floor, pushing down on your shoulders, guys. I hope you can see this clearly. So once you're at that point, the highest point that your hips can come up to, you're going to start doing little pulses, okay? So squeezing your glutes when you do this, pushing down on your shoulders for 40 seconds, guys, okay? This one's going to end up burning at the end, okay? But just keep that pulsing going. All right, guys? Tight, very tight that core, okay? And squeezing the glutes every time you do this. Awesome, guys. So those are your 8 exercises. Count them, please. Remember to do left and right side every time. And then what you do is you do this 3 times, okay? So you repeat 3 times, all the 8 exercises, and that'll make it around almost 17 seconds of a workout, which is just enough. And just concentrate on the technique, all right, guys? All right, enjoy this workout for this week number 1. See you.